Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Today is Sunday, May 21st, 2023, if you care to know the date. I hope you guys are having a happy Sunday. You had a wonderful weekend, what have you. Please, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. Would love it if you would. I know that I picked up on a lot of changes coming in recent readings, and I'm still feeling that energy, but I feel like the shifts are taking place now, so it's not just like contemplation mode. Someone's more apt to take action on a situation now for themselves. It's kind of funny because some of the cards that came out, I was doing a pre-shuffle and this card was like flipped around. I'm like, what the hell? So it is because it was stuck in there the wrong way. Something was stuck somewhere, put back wrong, or something felt wrong. I definitely feel like there's a situation where something felt wrong, maybe had a bad feeling or something. But this says the time has come, the time to act is now. So instead of thinking and maneuvering through a situation mentally and intuitively or whatever, I feel like now you're taking action on whatever this is, because we have broken bridge and broom. And broken bridge says unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and broom is new home, new attitude. So I feel like there was an issue between you and another person, or just in a situation that just can't be fixed. It's like when someone burns a bridge with you, it's like, well, that bridge is gone. You can try to rebuild a new one, but I just feel like unsuccessful plans. So something didn't work out in someone's favor, and instead of sitting here boo-hooing about this past relationship, this dead-end job, this whatever this is, you're just moving forward. It could be a home situation for some of you, or a relationship, but it's like we're moving past the broken pieces of a situation, because something can't be fixed. That doesn't mean you can't forgive someone. That doesn't mean apologies won't come in. I just feel like whatever this is for some of you, because it's not for everyone, you have a new outlook on a situation or a person because of what was broken, what had happened. So for some of you, there could have been a family situation or relationship, no matter if it's friends, family, lovers, whatever. Sorry, I have my window open. It's hot as shit in here today for some reason. I feel like whatever this situation is or was for you guys, it could have held you back a little bit, or was bothersome. Something that somebody was going round and round their head over. It could have to do with a brother or a sibling, so family. Bro could also be brother from another mother, friend. I don't know, there's either a friendship or a family situation where it's something just isn't working out because maybe trust was broken. I kind of feel like it was, no matter how that happened. For some of you, there is a relationship going to the wayside. It's like this can't be fixed kind of thing, and I'm moving towards something better for myself. So there could be relocation, moving into a new relationship, or just moving house. That's not for everyone, but this feels like I let this bother me and I dwelled on it long enough, and now it's like a sense of closure's come in with whatever that situation is, and it's like no love lost, no hard feelings. We're just moving past whatever happened, and someone's actually taking action on forward movement. So it's like if you were putting a lot of energy into another person or situation, you're pulling your energy back and focusing it somewhere else so that you can do what's best for you, is what that feels like to me. It's funny because at the bottom of this deck we have material world. So some of you might not be thinking about love anymore, whether you were hung up on a person, a specific person or not. You're just more focused on your financial stability, your financial goals, things like that. There could have been someone in the situation who was just focused on finances and it wasn't moving forward, and that's probably what you're letting go of. But I do feel like abundance is coming in for a lot of you, because you're taking action, proper action, in the right direction towards your dreams and goals, towards whatever you're working on. And what's funny is, like, in the new moon, with the new moon energy, I decided to light one of my money candles. I don't know, I wasn't even thinking about it. I started going to sleep, and then, because this was like Friday night, I believe, yeah, and And I was like, I gotta light that candle. And I said just a little prayer about abundance. And the next day, because I just left it lit and let it blow out on its own. And the next day I had, in my email, I had somebody asking about a reading. So that might be minor, but great things start off small a lot of the time. So keep that in mind. You know, anything is better than zero, anything's better than nothing. And it's just kind of funny that I did that. And the next day, like, the potential for some type of financial increase comes in, you know? So little things like that, little shifts and changes are happening for some of you, especially surrounding your finances, whether you lit a candle or not. But manifestation works. So what you're manifesting is coming in. Pay attention to the details. I keep wanting to say that. I don't know what the details are of your situation, but somebody could be missing missing something, like missing information, because this doesn't feel like missing a person. This feels like, I mean, like someone could be, but this feels like I feel like I'm missing something, like wisdom with information. Like I need to know more about this, that, or the other, more about a specific situation. It's funny that I said that and observe came out. So there is someone who is paying attention to you, or you're paying attention to someone or something, because someone's gaining wisdom, they're gaining knowledge, but pay attention to the details of whatever this is for you. Someone's watching from a distance. I don't know, because I feel like I overlooked something. I overlooked something or multiple things, and now every little detail I overlooked is like kind of popping up. And it's going, oh my goodness, holy shit, what the, you know, that's what it feels like. Maybe somebody wants to say something now, because I keep wanting to cough and it feels like my throat chakra is like restricted. Could be the necklace thing too, because you see those little red bumps. It's contact dermatitis, but it turned in, well, at first it was like hives and it was making my throat swell, which is weird because I didn't put on any perfumes that I don't normally use, like nothing new. I put on a necklace that I've worn a million times, and back when I was wearing that all the time, I wouldn't take it off, you know, I'd sleep with it, shower with it, whatever, and had no problems. Well, I put it on, and I think it was like I only had it on for a day, and it started irritating my neck. It started itching and burning. I'm like, oh man. And then I'd take Benadryl, so I was down for the count yesterday because that shit knocks me on my butt, just saying. So I slept most of Saturday, but I missed my grandfather's funeral and stuff because I was so sleepy and felt so shitty. But you know, everything happens for a reason, because a lot of times, like funerals and celebrations of life and stuff, it's for the living. It's for us to gain a sense of closure in a situation, and for family and friends to come together and grieve together, basically. But I didn't really need that, and I can go see him on my own, and he comes around anyways, you know what I mean? So, because I'm like, I gotta get out of bed and do this, and I swear it was him, my Grampy Bill. I heard him say, no, you're fine, you don't need to go. So it's almost like all that happened just to keep me home. And I don't know why, like, nothing bad would have happened, you know, but everything does happen for a reason. So I might never know what that reason is, or I'll find out later on. But the celebration of life was at that place where a lot of problems were for me, and I didn't really want to go inside there. So that could have been part of it, but who knows? It's weird how things happen, because the next day I'm fine. Like I said, it doesn't even itch anymore, and it's going away. It was way worse. I was like, what the? But anyways, it's funny how things happen, like how we end up at certain places for a reason. We're around certain people, or we hold back, even if we don't want to. You know, like, because what's making me think of now is there could be somebody that you want to speak to, you know, no matter who it is to you. And it's like, I really would like you to call me, or I'd really love to call you and just shoot the shit, whatever it is. But maybe you're hesitant on making that call some people do it out of fear and don't let fear stop you. But if there's like, I don't know, if you just feel like, no, it's up to them and they never do it, it shows you that it isn't balanced, for one. And there could have been something going on in their world where just speaking to you could have caused a lot of problems for them or you or whatever. You never really know what the reasoning is. But if you're meant to talk to someone, be around them, they'll come around. You know, things will change for the better if it's meant to for you. There is a pregnancy here. There could be somebody who's pregnant and watching stuff online, or they're paying attention to you on the internet. But that also feels like a new beginning. Like wanting to start over. It's like I can't fix the past. Somebody might want to apologize for the past. But with Broken Bridge here, it's making me feel that, I don't know, a ship has sailed when it comes to something to do with that. Like I said, forgiveness can be had in this situation, but you can forgive someone and never have them in your life again. You know what I mean? And you can forgive them without ever telling them. So something like that could be going on for some of you, but I feel like because there's a breakdown in one situation for you, or multiple, like whatever friendship, connection, whatever this is, whatever ended and can't be fixed, is allowing for change in a different situation, potentially with somebody who's paying attention to you. Like, I've just been waiting for this to end. I've been waiting for this to be over, and now I can say something. Yeah, now I can surrender. This person thinks about you a lot, especially when they're alone. Whoever they are. A lot of you have been spending a lot of time alone, just figuring out your path and where you belong in life and what steps what steps you need to take. The letters R, V are significant, or it could be like a recreational vehicle, a camper, something to do with a camper. And cycles. Maybe somebody just likes camping, but I don't know what the camper thing is about. Whatever it means to you. Cycles, momentum, force, life cycle, stay grounded in the now. Someone's trying to be practical. They could be trying to take a practical approach in the situation, but I feel like I just don't want to be stupid because I don't want the bridge to be broken. It's broken in a different situation or whatever, or it was broken prior, and it's like, I don't want that to happen again. There is a karmic cycle that has completely ended. So if you were, I just heard a habitual offender, whatever that is for you or whoever, if you continuously do things over and over, like the same shit, like your life is the same on repeat, different faces, different places, but it's always the same, I feel like that is done. There's some type of pattern that you're done with, and you're also recognizing patterns within other people and in situations, and you're cutting it off before you get too invested. So it's like, all right, I see the pattern here. This is how you treated me before. Nope. Or I've dealt with people like you. I know exactly what's coming because of what you've been through. Wisdom. You know, history will always repeat itself. Different faces, different places. And a lot of you are seeing that, and it's like, even if it's someone you're interested in, you have a lot of love for, you really care about them, whatever it is, it's like, okay, that's not important right now. I'm not gonna fall down the rabbit hole. I'm not gonna get stuck in this unhealthy cycle or pattern anymore with anyone. So you're stopping things in their tracks. You're stopping things in your tracks, and that's why you're gonna be blessed. That's why something really great is coming in, because you learned. I feel like some of you learned the hard way, especially dealing with people. But now I want to start singing the circle of life. It moves us all. Oh. The Lion King. Something about divine timing. This situation, whatever it is to you, was stuck for a while because it just wasn't the right time. Because lessons needed to be learned either on your end or somebody else's end. I just heard you can't control the waves. So it's like trying to control the ocean, So you can't control other people or situations. What's meant to be will be, basically, but you can walk away from the ocean as long as you're not in a dinghy out in the middle of it, but you can still get away. You just can't control the current, the waves, and what's going on. So it's like, okay, well, I see a tsunami coming, so I'm gonna get the hell away from the ocean as far away as possible. And if it's just like light, it's like, okay, well, I'll dip my toes into this. So it's about choices. It's like you can't control how somebody else feels. A lot of times we can't control our own feelings because they're feelings. It's not our thoughts. It's in our heart space. So it's like sometimes you just gotta ride the waves. You gotta ride out the storm. Whether it's I got all these tears to cry over the past or whatever, or I'm really mad or fired up or whatever it is, whatever emotion's going on, just kind of ride it out and then it will pass. Because I did say in one of my last readings, purge came up, and it's weird that it came up because later that night it wasn't really a reading, it was like a share, but I'm not sharing it. I just deleted it because it was a purge for myself. And sometimes I do record and never share something because when I watch it back, I reflect on it because it's about me, especially if it's like past crap coming up. And some of that stuff is no one's business. And it's not that I care if people know or not. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Like we all want certain things to be private, you know? So that's kind of what was going on with me. And I feel like that's happening with a lot of people through this new moon energy, like purging out with the old in with the new, just reflecting on shit so that we can get out of those stuck cycles and patterns. Could be you could be shocking someone with these changes. Be careful what you wish for, and there's Cancerian energy here. So there could be a Cancer who made a wish that they shouldn't have wished or something, or they're wishing that they didn't wish whatever wish they wished, or you're wishing or there's a wish here pertaining to a Cancer, like someone who has that in their chart, or that's your energy. I'm so worried right now, I don't know what to do. Be careful what you wish for. Something to do with someone's server, like your internet. Please don't forget me, you're the one for me. Let's see, what's up with this? Be careful what you wish for, Cancer energy. Reminiscing on the past precious moments. This could be someone from your past. Somebody might want the past to come back, or they did. The letter C is significant, so I don't know if that's like someone's name begins with C or something. Regardless, yeah, there's something. It's time to act now. For some of you, or for someone. I don't know, I almost feel like return to sender energy is in here. So if someone's making unhealthy wishes, they might be getting everything bad that they wished on somebody else or other people. Might be getting thrown in their face. But do you know what's weird? For some reason, this is going to sound funny. What this feels like is there could be somebody who was wishing for the past. Like I said, there's a past thing that's done and over with, or it needs to be. This could be a lesson coming up for someone. But it's almost like hoping, wishing, and praying that your ex will return, or whoever the hell this is to you. But it's someone that you shared precious moments with. You know what I mean? You had a good time with them, whatever it is. You want the past back. You didn't want something to change, or someone didn't. And it's almost like that wish is going to be granted. But it's a karmic cycle. And you might end up watching somebody go through this because they didn't learn. Or you might go, whew, I dodged a bullet there because of this situation. I don't know. There's something like in this. Because I almost feel like, oh, please, I wish so-and-so would come back. I wish we'd be together, have a happy phone, a happy home, a happy phone. Someone wants a happy phone. Happy phone calls on the phone. I don't know. A phone could be significant. Some messages and shit. But a happy home and all that. I just want this relationship. I want what used to be, I want it back. Like, that's kind of what that feels like somebody's wishing for. And it's like, be careful what you wish for, because you might get exactly what you want, but it's not who you should be with. And if you struggle with this person in the past, it's going to be way worse this time, because it's almost like the lessons get harder and harder and harder and harder, if you don't learn them. And you might miss really great opportunities because the past returns for a time, you know what I mean? Just to mess shit up. Time is up, took too long. I don't know, there's a lot of procrastinating here. Someone did take too long to move things forward, to get out of something. I don't know what this is, but what I was going to say was, because I said it sounded weird, like you get what you want, and it's all hunky-dory, and then it's not, and it's like, oh shit, this is not what I wanted, this is not what I expected at all. Someone's gonna get something that they don't expect. It's making me think of, like, when you make a wish and stuff, you need to be specific. Like, think about genies and whatever. If you're not specific with your wish, there's that gray area. Oh, you're gonna get what you want, but you didn't know that all this other stuff was gonna happen. It's like, yay, because what I'm picturing is like, I got my wish, this is what I wanted, and then I look over here and go, oh my god, if I would have dated so and so, if I would have done this, that, the other, and wasn't so focused on whatever this is, this person, the situation, I would have all this money, I would have this love. That could have been my life. That's what someone's gonna say. Like, that could have been my life. The shoulda, coulda, woulda. But it's not gonna be. The spirit has a funny way of showing us what we could have had. Especially if we make bad choices, you know what I mean? Change is gonna come. Change is definitely coming in this situation. I said that already. So let's see. Is there anything else we need to know? I just heard, don't go over there. Someone's trying to stop someone from seeing someone, from visiting, don't go over there. I don't know, someone's controlling. Could be a Queen of Pentacles, not necessarily. There's heartbreak and pain here. Don't go over there. Don't go over there, you're just gonna get hurt. I don't know, be careful who you listen to. Listen to your heart, not other people. Don't go over there. There could be a lot of stress in this situation. Something to do with a coat, a black coat. Like a, I don't know if it's a winter coat or if it's spring, fall coat. It's a coat. Capricorn energy, we have the devil. Don't go over there. Someone's trying to tell someone not to interact with another person, but they're doing it for selfish reasons. So there could be a level of fear here when it comes to starting something up with another person, apologizing, whatever it is. But I feel like there's someone in the background going, just stay away from so-and-so. Don't go over there. You're just going to get hurt. It's just going to be problems. Like, I don't know, something like that. We could be telling an emperor that. Could be telling your father that. Or there's a father in here, a father figure. Could be a father who's passed away. Don't go over there. What the fuck? Yeah, because this feels like whoever this emperor energy is, it could be a father or grandfather. This father has passed away. We have Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn energy so far. Don't go over there. Somebody is afraid of the truth, but the Ten of Swords, betrayal. Well, this is part of a lesson, just gonna say. You're just gonna get hurt. Don't go over there, you're just gonna get hurt. I don't know, this sounds like crap advice, like someone saying, don't do this for selfish reasons, but they're making it sound like like they have your best interest at heart. Like, I just don't want to see you get hurt. I don't want this. I don't want that for you. But it's banging now. It's so random. I'm just saying. But anyways, um, you're just gonna get hurt. Don't go over there. But you're not. It's a scare tactic. That's really what that feels like. Someone's trying to steer someone in a different direction for, they have an ulterior motive. Whatever the motive is, I don't know, but I feel like it's control. Like I want to keep someone under my thumb. You know, I like things the way they are. I like you in this. I like it when you're all alone. I like what we have going on. So don't go see anyone. Don't talk to anyone. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not just anyone. It's someone specific. Maybe because this person knows that you really enjoy their company, or something good could come out of it, and it's like, oh no, I don't want that. Like, I don't know, it's something weird. Don't go over there. Whatever that is. So, what the motherfucking shit is going on? It's like, ugh, a hair in my mouth. It's shaking the whole fucking house. And that's not the dogs. You have the Six of Cups, the past. Yeah, someone from the past is trying to hold someone back, or they did. But I feel like there could be history between you and whoever this person is as well that you might want to see or something. Whatever that is. Then we have the Magician. Yeah, someone's just manipulating you. Someone's lying. Someone could have thought that you were lying about, I don't know if there's any deceased loved ones, or if there's spirit around. Someone could have thought you were lying about it. I'm not getting into details about that, but someone could have been like, yeah, you're just saying that to manipulate me or something, or that's what someone's telling this person. Like, oh, they're just saying that to manipulate you, or they're the fucking devil. They're conjuring up the dead, and it's not who you think it is. But I don't know, whoever the hell this is that speaks to the dead or has spirit around, they're not conjuring anyone or anything. Because if you're truly a medium and tapped in and spirit wants to talk to you, they show up. You don't ask them to. Because, like, when it comes to mediumship messages, I mean, you guys have seen multiple times, like, in these readings, it just pops in. I don't control it. And that's what happens if certain people are around me, especially if we're talking about, you know, the paranormal or whatever. Because even if I get messages from people on the other side for other people, like that I'm interacting with, I don't always say what it is, because time and place. I'm not going to just walk up to someone and be like, oh, here, this is a message from so-and-so. And it's not because I'm worried about what people think. It's, you know, it's a very touchy subject matter, so I don't want to just be in the grocery store and make someone fucking cry, or maybe they're not ready to hear something, you know? So I never call that stuff in. When they show up, it's for a reason. But there's something to do with that. Someone's very burdened either by a Scorpio, or a Scorpio's burdened, or they're just burdened by this death. By the death of a father or grandfather or something, by the ending. Yeah, there's a tower here. Definitely Scorpio. There's a sudden ending. Someone could have passed very suddenly. I just feel like something ended suddenly. And it's something to do with betrayal. I don't know, something started really fast and ended just as fast, if not faster. Because for some reason, I just saw the Empress, and that would have been under the Ten of Swords, which is betrayal. So the Empress energy could be thinking about a level of betrayal, or what happened, like how someone hurt them, a painful ending. Because even if death isn't involved, for some of you, it's just a relationship or situation came to a close due to betrayal, due to pain. And I feel like that's not hanging over the Empress's head anymore. It's like, yeah, this is painful, but it can't be fixed. You know, I tried to fix it. The bridge collapsed again. Deuces. Like, that's really what that feels like. Like, you hurt me for the last time. So someone's definitely standing in their power. Like, you can sit back and watch for the rest of your life, but you hurt me for the last time. Bye. I will never try again with this specific situation, whatever it is. It feels like it could be family. I don't know what it is. It's different for everyone, but someone was very manipulative. And it could be an older gentleman or a father, whether it's your father, grandfather, kid's father, something. I don't know, because I feel like there's a level of manipulation in here, whether this person was being manipulated, because I heard don't go over there, or they were looking at you that way, like, you're just trying to manipulate me into saying this, doing this, whatever. And I feel like it's a bunch of crap. It's all lies. Like, nobody was manipulating anyone, at least if, I don't know how to explain it. Whoever was being avoided or pushed away was not manipulating anyone. Yeah, there's heartbreak and pain. It's very painful. Very painful. Someone's going to be very, very upset that something's over. But that's what happens. Because that's really what that looks like to me. Somebody could have, like, laid their heart out on the floor, like, being vulnerable, like, let's try to do this, fix this, whatever. And they just got, someone just stomped on it. Just hurt you even more. Or tried to. And I feel like through whatever pain this is, you have healed and you've overcame it. And someone didn't think that you would have been able to do that. Yeah, because there's a new beginning here. Somebody doesn't understand how the hell you overcame something. Why you don't care. And I don't want to say that you don't care. I feel like, because I feel like I cared so much for so long that I just don't care anymore. Because you can only be hurt so many times. You can only be stabbed in the back so many times. You can only, be on the burning carousel for so long before you finally have had enough. And I feel like that's kind of what happened here. It's like this was the straw that broke the camel's back. We're done. Whether it's a love relationship, family, or whatever, it's like you were foolish to fuck with my heart. You were foolish to ruin this because you're the one that's going to be sitting in sorrow. You're going to be sitting in the heartbreak and pain. Like, whoever did this, whoever hurt you on repeat, they're not going to know what to do. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Page of Pentacles, there could be a friendly energy here. Or it's either a family friend or like your husband or ex-husband's friend, a friend of someone that you were connected to, a friend of an ex or something, or your current partner's friend. I don't know what the hell this is. It's something to do with a friend, though, who could be an earth sign, but it's like a stable friend. I don't know, whoever the fools are, they're moving forward, but one is looking back at this person. Like, yeah. What are we looking at this person over? 'Cause I feel like I'm just trucking along, like doing my thing, and someone's going, why am I looking at you? Okay, why am I looking at you? What is this? Why am I looking up at that King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles energy? If it's not a friend, it could be a child of someone. It's a younger energy. Who was being foolish due to money. Someone could have made some crappy decisions or made a mistake because of their finances or something. False mask. Fighting to emotionally detach and not winning. Someone was hiding behind their job and finances and stuff. Like, there's a persona here. And that might be why this person's looking back. no distance will keep us apart. So there could be distance between you and this person. There's definitely emotional distance, but I don't know. I feel like I'm acting all stoic and I'm fine, but someone does have some inner shit going on. Like, they care, and I feel like they didn't want to admit it or something. Someone didn't want to admit how much they care or what you mean to them or something along those lines. There's a lot of conflict here. Could be inner conflict as well. Let's see. What? Got a couple of these cards. What's going on in love land right quick? You and I were too young, so there could be an age difference, or you met this person when you were a lot younger and it's almost like you weren't ready then, but maybe you are now or something. I bury myself in work to forget you. Somebody works a lot and they're acting like they don't give a crap, but they do. They miss you. They want to talk to you at the very least. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I feel like that's coming from somebody else now. This is the past. Because this is making me think of, like, okay, a breakup, or when things don't work out and one person cries and cries and cries and is upset, and they're like, I just got to focus on everything else. I can't think about this. It was too hard to let you go. And then you overcome it. And you're like, all right, I can breathe again. And then they start feeling the way that you felt before. Because everything circles back around. I'm just saying, this person could be paying attention to you because, I don't know, their eyes are being opened to you, to this, to something, and it's too late. Whatever decisions this person made, especially if it's an ex, that ship has sailed away, and somebody else is getting ready to board it. You know what I mean? You were the best thing in my life. The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, it is all about divine timing, and I don't know. What sucks in this situation for some of you is the timing could have been off when you connected with them or when you dated them or whatever this was. And it's almost like now you guys have grown and matured, you have more wisdom, you have more knowledge, like life experience and stuff. You probably would have been absolutely amazing together now. After all that stuff, but somebody made some really piss poor decisions during that time apart. Whatever happened between the two of you, how they handled it and what they did after, sealed their fate. This person could have gotten into another relationship, whether they got married or not. They could have cheated on you, they could have lied about you, they could have done 1,000,001 things. Whatever it is, they sealed their fate, and they blew up the bridge that you built. Like, oh, I'm building a bridge back to you. Guess not. Like, that's what that feels like. Someone took too long and screwed up a lot down the line. That's really what that feels like. If they're not a Cancerian, they could have heavy Cancer placements, or they could have like a Cancer moon or rising or something. That's just for some of you, not for all of you. It popped in here, so that's what I wanted to say. Actually, let's just get a little bit of advice and then I'll end this reading, because this is over. Because then I'll end this reading. There's a lot of things that are closing for a lot of you, like, and they're things that you held on to for a while, emotionally, mentally, whatever. So it's like these past relationships, whether they're exes of yours, the pain that people have caused you, crappy friendships, family members that don't love you like family. You know what I mean? Like, blood might be thicker than water, but that doesn't mean that they'll be there. Do you know what I mean? Because the thicker a substance is, the slower it moves. I'm just saying. DNA isn't always family, and some of you are seeing that. Just heard I'm moving closer to you, so I don't know what that's about. But what advice do we have for the collective, please, in this energy? But yeah, I just want to give advice and end this one because, like I said, everything's just coming to a close when it comes to this stuff, because I feel like we're closing the book. The changes that needed to be had, the lessons that needed to be learned, they've been learned. We're not going to reread it anymore. We're starting a new chapter, a new book. It's not a new chapter, it's a brand new friggin' book, which I did get a new book to write in. So it's like out with the old, in with the new. And you're embracing new opportunities, which is wonderful, or you're going to be. Protection guardian, drop your shields. It's okay to be open and vulnerable. You don't have to have your walls like 10 feet 10 feet high. It's okay to let somebody in. You're protected. Feel like, just listen to your intuition, and if you get that funny feeling, that off feeling, and it's not fear-based, pay attention to that and act accordingly, and that's where your protection comes from. Hermit, retreat and recharge. That's kind of what's going on for some of you. I feel like that's been going on for a while. Someone was trying to protect themselves and keeping to themselves, but not being in a relationship, pulling away from people, spending more time with yourself, really getting to know yourself and purging the past and stuff has really recharged your batteries and allowed you to see clearer. See people clearer, situations, what have you. Release the old and rest. I keep talking about purging. I think it's time to come clean about certain things. There could be somebody that you want to talk to and just like clear the air with them. There's nothing wrong with that, because that could provide a sense of forward movement. But I feel like I just keep wanting to say it's okay to let somebody in. It's okay to let somebody in. You know who you can trust. You can let her in. She's not going to hurt you. Whoever that's for. It's like, let go of the old and just breathe through the process. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to rush any type of connection, even friendships, just enjoy the moment, because you never know if today's going to be your last, if tomorrow's going to ever come, kind of thing. So it's like, enjoy what you have, and take time for yourself. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but I feel like it's okay to laugh and have a good time. It's okay to have fun. Change is coming. But I feel like there's some people that need to make change. They need to bring that change in. Yeah, they need to make changes for themselves. Like, if you're in a sad, dark place, lonely place, it's not going to be that way forever. Yeah, it's not going to be that way forever. Someone could have been spiritually lost as well, and they weren't understanding why you were in their life or something. Like, why is all this happening, kind of thing. Why did I meet you if this and this happened, or whatever. Take charge with authority. There's a lesson to take charge in your own life. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. Happy Sunday. I might do another reading. I'm not sure. I got a few things to do. And don't forget to light your money candles. That was just so cool that I did that. And I got a request for a reading the next day. I love it when stuff like that happens. Thank you for your love, your support, and everything. You guys mean the world to me. Like, I couldn't do any of this without you. And I love doing readings, and I love hearing your comments and doing personals and all that stuff. So I will be talking to you very soon. Peace.